How you doing? Gutbuster here. This right here is Kabbalah. This is what the people are calling the Cabal. If you impose this pattern over it, this is your unicursal hexagram. This right here. This is unicursal hexagram. The Israeli one is bicursal. It's got two separate lines making two separate triangles. This is one solid line doing these things. And you can match these things. Oh, it's also got a flower in the middle. These are Rosicrucians. This is Golden Dawn doing the Georgia Guidestones depopulation program. I do not appreciate these people at all. It also goes with the Eulerian path. Anybody who wants to read these things can do so. Spirit cooking, spiritual alchemy, spiritual adultery, forbidden in your Bible. I figured I'd clear some of these things up. These people were doing this in Texas, in Centerville, Texas. Multiple senior citizen victims. Unsolved mysteries was running these things like they didn't know, but they did. And they killed the son too after he fought him in court in Dallas. Here's you another diagram of this with the degrees and everything else on it. So these boxes where the governor mansion and all these things, Charlie Kirk, the funeral, Jessica Aber, Charlie Kirk down here, the White House, and up top too. And this is also proof of the Thelemic religion of Babylon. America is Mystery Babylon. Because it's a mystery to y'all why Charlie Kirk and Jessica Aber were killed. Let me get this one, because I want to clear this up with this thing they did on me. It matched the Rebecca Gould case point for point. The Rebecca Gould case, point for point. 1216, 1216. This is mine and hers. 22, and this was in 03. 320. Let me get the sun out, you guys. 320. 320 of 23, they did this. 625 of 04. 625 of 23. Us. Me. They say this William Miller guy did it, but I got reasonable doubt to get him out. I don't want to touch it, but I do have probable cause to put all these people in, especially a few sheriffs. And we want to talk about that too, because 20 years ago there was a sheriff here, and now there's a sheriff here. And you can put a new face on the same problem, and it's still the same problem. See how this matched again? So, 20 years later, they're still doing these things. And this is how I know. Because while I'm sitting here watching this on A&E and these people are ritualizing me, Miss Jennifer Buckholtz here and George Jared are sitting here writing books, exploiting this family. I notified this family and the FBI. See how these moon phases are all dates? By their own article, by their own doings, by their own admission. And they kind of look like all these, don't they? 20 years later. See how these dates are 20 years later? Rebecca Gould killed, except for that one. Mike McNeil. So these people are doing these crimes and then coming back and trying to pass themselves off as heroes. I was watching this one on A&E when it struck me. Um, and we had a Justin Jarvie at Mountain Home who tried to do this again to us. And we don't appreciate them at all because it affected my mother's health and it landed her in the hospital. And he manipulated a doctor to do so. And we don't appreciate these games of death they're playing with people. Um, Here's all your assassinations of Kennedy and everybody. Wars starting, Ruby Ridge, Waco, Pope John Paul II, 9/11, Lobby, approaches and planes falls out the sky. All of it. Navalny assassination. There's too much of these things to list. But if you watch these, see how this one is 20 years later and it still matches it. And 20 years now, or it'd be 16 years now with Jan Wilhelm in Texas. And I think it was either in 22, they killed her son after he fought him in court. And Skip Bensley over at Dallas Polygraph needs to get on this. These judges need to be removed. I don't care who they think they are or their qualified immunity or any laws they want to invent. They're done. Golden Dawn, they're doing this. This is the golden age with Trump. It's the same thing Hitler did. Killed my whole family in World War II, and my dad was the only one left to walk out and carry on the name. This is why I'm not political. I'm not on the right or the left. I'm here to stop the killing. I'm here to stop the people being victimized. And I'm here to inform you so that you can watch for these things yourself. Because these things are current and ongoing. And you can watch the sky and you can draw two and two together. There was also Christian County, Missouri, where 2 police officers were dead, 3 more shot, and a suspect dead. Another half moon. Another type of thing. And I looked back 10 years on this guy, this suspect. They were doing probably something to him back then, too. And he shot at him back then. They put him in jail for a long time. And then now they're messing with him. They're victimizing people for profit. Unsolved mysteries don't want to talk to me about what happened. There's other people on the Unveiling Shadows podcast with Kimberly Mosby. Meet Brent. I'm Brent, Gubbuster. And when they messed with my mom, now they got a problem because I have criminal complaints at the White House, DOJ, FBI, and the Arkansas governor's office. I have fought it out with Ted Cruz and what was his name? Kevin Brady, and hell, even Tom Cotton is a representative from around here, and John Boozman. I suggest all these people get a grip on this and stop it because this ain't good for anybody. I told them there's no winners in this game. We didn't have to do anything to be victimized here. In fact, we were lured in to be victimized by a group of individuals. So instead of y'all keep asking the question, who killed Charlie Kirk? What happened to Jessica Aber? That was because she was probably behind the prosecution of Trump. And that Trump conviction was a half moon. And the assassination at Butler, half moon. Let's see, I can go on and on. If you're paying attention to what they're doing, you'll start to draw the connection. Charlie Kirk did not want anything to do with attacking Iran and met with Trump on the June 18th date before his death. These things all are very significant, and it is Aleister Crowley type rituals. That's all I really have to say for today. I figure I would clear this up since people are starting to watch this channel. And y'all have a good day.